BlogTalk Radio.
Hello, everyone. This is Chrism, and I'd like to welcome you to a conversation. About your Kundalini awakening experience. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that it would come through my computer speakers. Anyway, so yes, welcome to this Kundalini conversation, and today this conversation is titled Kundalini Satsang. Before we get into what that's all about, I would like to thank Amelia Santara and her family in the country of Ireland and in the Kingdom of Kerry for the sponsorship of this program, so that we're able to bring this out to you, this information. I'd like to thank Eileen Lauro and Ed and Glenn Ola and everybody that has come together to make this information available for you. And so I would like to thank them. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Most of you tune in the archives, so I'm going to speak to you archival people right now. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for at least giving it a listen. And perhaps someday you might want to call in if you can fit it into your schedule. I know that because it's all around the world, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is not necessarily reachable by people in, Europe or Asia or Africa or India. So I thank you for listening via the archives. For other areas on the web where you can find out more about this information, please feel free to go to Kundalini Awakening Systems, #1.com, and so that's Kundalini Awakening Systems 1.com. You can also go to the same name at Yahoo Groups, so that's Kundalini Awakening Systems 1 at yahoogroups.com. You can also go to the same name on Facebook. There's another group there on Facebook called Kundalini Awakening ! And I welcome you to join that community as well. And there's also one called a Kundalini Ashram, and that is also on Facebook. For YouTube, just put in the two words Chrism Kundalini, and my videos will come up. I have over 250 there now, and they have a lot of information that should be helpful for you to explore your Kundalini awakening journey. So right at the beginning, let's review, for some of us, let's review what the term satsang means. You can pronounce it satsanga, satsangam, or satsang, which is what I'm doing. It's a Sanskrit word. And sat, S-A-T, means true or truth. Sangha means company. So this is a Sanskrit term, and so within the Sanskrit philosophy, it means, one, the company of the highest truth, and Kundalini is the highest truth, and the company of a guru or somebody who's teaching that. This can involve listening to or reading scriptures, reflecting on, discussing, assimilating their meaning, meditating on the source of these words, which in our case is the Kundalini, and bringing the meaning of what we're discussing into one's daily life. And I like that aspect. I like the idea of bringing it into your daily life, because this is where it belongs. And Kundalini, has no problem bringing itself into your daily life. And so, with that in mind, you might just complement what Kundalini is bringing into your life by also bringing an awareness and an agreement and a surrender. And I don't mean surrender in the way that you're giving up to an enemy force, or you're surrendering the war. There is no war. I want to suggest that you surrender to your own divine self. And this would be the Kundalini with. Yes. Well, for anybody who's still listening in the archives, I'm having a telephone problem here, and it looks like every 10 minutes my phone is going to shut off. And I'm on a different phone than I was last week. This was last week's problem, too. So I am going to go ahead and terminate this Satsang until I can get this phone situation taken care of. So I thank you all for tuning in and in the archives, and I'm going to go ahead and erase this. But before if people do tune into it, before I do that, then I'm having a problem with the telephone. So thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.